Ever noticed your cat staring into an empty corner of the room? Their eyes wide, tail twitching, like they see something that you can't? What if it wasn't just your imagination? This is the terrifying, unforgettable story of the night I discovered my cat might actually see ghosts. It started subtly. At night, my cat Mittens would freeze mid-step, staring at thin air. Sometimes she would hiss at a shadow or bolt under the couch for no apparent reason. I just put it down to cats being cats. But deep down, a sense of unease was growing. Then came the first encounter. I was reading one night when I felt Mittens' fur bristle. She locked her gaze at the hallway, and slowly her ears flattened back. Then she let out a low growl. My heart raced. I looked down the hallway. Nothing was there, or so I thought. The nights piled up. Each night Mittens reacted the same way, staring into a corner, meowing at the ceiling, swatting at an invisible shape. I tried to convince myself it was all in my head. But then one night I heard it too, faint footsteps upstairs, though I live alone. That's when denial turned to fear. I started keeping a journal, recording the dates and times of these occurrences, each entry becoming more frantic as the weeks passed. Every page was filled with observations, sudden drops in temperature, shadows moving in the periphery, whispers of voices. I even started researching local ghost stories, hoping to find an explanation. But as each day passed, the mystery only deepened. That's when I decided to set up a camera, desperate to capture some evidence of what was happening. For 5 nights, I set the camera up, ready to capture any movement. But each night it returned the same result: darkness and silence. Just as I was about to give up, the footage from October revealed something startling. It was 2:46 a.m. You could see me sleeping in the bed on the left, and on the right side of the screen, Mittens, who was sitting perfectly still, her eyes locked on the stairwell. Suddenly, a picture frame fell from the wall behind me. There was no wind, no movement. The curtains were drawn, so there was no way it could have been a draft. It just fell. What startled me was Mittens' reaction, or lack thereof. She didn't flinch. She didn't jump. She just sat there as if she had expected it to fall. But the scariest part was yet to come. Weeks later, at 4:16 a.m., I was awoken to the sound of slow, deliberate footsteps approaching my bedroom. The footsteps stopped outside my door. I lay perfectly still, listening intently. A soft creak echoed down the hallway, the sound of a door opening slowly. But I knew that sound well. Every door in this house is locked, including the one at the end of the hall. I have a key for it. In fact, I am the only person who has a key for it. No one else has a key. I turned to find Mittens staring intently at the door. She didn't seem alarmed or scared. She just sat there, unblinking, almost transfixed. I whispered her name. She didn't react. Instead, she turned her head slowly, as if following something behind me. She got off the bed and walked toward the door, stopping just before it. I lay frozen, unable to move as chills ran through me. I don't know what my cat saw that night, but whatever it was, it didn't seem to bother her. It's been over a year since then, and I've come to accept that maybe cats can see things we can't. Maybe their senses are attuned to something beyond our understanding. Whether it was a ghost, a presence, or just a series of coincidences, one thing is certain: I'll never look at Mittens' midnight stares the same way again. So tell me, do you believe cats can see ghosts? Or are they just reacting to shadows and sounds? Share your thoughts if you dare.